It had been a while since we got back from the bunker, and one day, as I was casually sorting through my shit, I realized I was hearing a specific sound which I hadn't heard even once since I got back to Deer Isle. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is it... Holy shit! The skies had opened, and the rains were finally falling. It's fucking raining! For some reason, Deer Isle had gone through an extremely long drought, with not even a single drop of rain falling for months on end. This was a welcome change in the weather, and I chose to take it as a good omen. God. Huh. A bit later, Rory came around. Hey man, you managed to come back? What the fuck are you doing? Rory? Get the fuck away. Rory had apparently woken up in one of his moods. Either that or his morning substitute for coffee had been spiked. But his peculiar moods was something which could be traced back to his high school mornings, and it always resulted in me having a bad day.
Dude. Oh shit, I'm bleeding. How the oh, I hit the fucking wall. Come on, Kenobi, save me. You're my only hope.
I mean, yeah, you brought this on yourself. After Rory had calmed down and I'd had to bandage him like so many times in years past, he had cooled down enough to give me a message.
Yeah. I saw you go. He told me to tell you hi.
Ah, okay, good.
He reiterated that there's 3 blue armbands, and apparently they rob people from Waldo to Oldfield and Sunset.
Oh, did you go via Cougar Town?
Yeah, I came through Cougar Town and he told me to watch out for them. He said that they actually hang around here, near this area. Thought that was relevant to mention.
Okay. Hugo was a reliable and stand-up guy whom we'd met back when he had been with the now-defunct New Duskar crew. I didn't know which faction he was with now, though I suspected it was Lamplight that had taken him in, as they were on a high-priority recruitment drive because of the mutant attacks, which were on the rise. Yeah. They didn't say anything about, like, sky blue armbands or anything. Or he...
They just said bright blue armbands.
Bright blue. Okay, so they...
But there was 3, yeah, and so I'm assuming that was them, since there was 3 of them.
Yeah. These last couple of days, Rory had been doing some scouting around Waldoboro, and while Lamplight had chosen to remain secretive about the details concerning their base, Rory was now 99% sure that he had managed to pinpoint the location of their compound. He opted to show me on the map where he believed the main base of Lamplight was located.
It was west. It's actually in a military base.
Okay.
So if you look at Waldo,
Yeah.
there, if you're looking at the roads, there's one that it goes like, okay, so you see the road that goes directly, if you're looking at the left side of Waldo, it goes up, and if you scroll in, you can see like 2 stores on either side of it, a police station, a hospital on that one road.
Hold on. I see, the one that goes straight, like, from down and up.
Yeah, that one. And if you go to where it bisects another major road in the north, further
the
up,
military base that is, like, to the northwest of that.
Yeah, you see, there's two watchtowers.
Yeah.
2 watchtower icons on that's exactly where it is.
Okay. Oh, good to know. Finally.
Yeah, it's pretty well boarded up. Like, they got walls within walls.
Okay. Alright, good. Good to know. Finally confirmed. Later in the day, I was alone inside the walls when I spotted two figures just outside the gates. Hello there.
Oh, hey, what's your name?
What's going on?
I said, wait, what's your name?
I'm Robin. What's your name?
Oh shit, Loki.
Alright.
Nice to meet you. Are you building here?
Me too. Yeah. This is my compound.
Oh shit. You got a group?
Yeah, kinda, sorta. We're working a little bit on that.
Is there a name?
Huh?
Name? Is there a name of your group?
Oh, yeah. We're the Burley family.
The Burley family. You guys are all like big family.
Oh, kinda. Okay, even I, who was used to take people at face value, could tell that this guy was probing. The masked faces, questions of whether or not I was in a group, the name of that group, the twitchy inability to stand still because instincts were expecting incoming fire, and just the fact that both of them had approached with guns at the ready made my instincts react, because these were hostile indicators that the Arbiters had taught me the hard way. What's your name?
You adventuring right now? Are you part of a faction?
No, I'm a small group, basically.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, nice, man. So you're part of a faction?
I'm more of a group.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Informal. It took a moment for me to realize what was happening, but suddenly I did have guns pointed at me. The memory of the Arbiters galvanized my suspicions. If the fence hadn't been up, I was pretty sure that these guys would have gotten the best of me.
All blood related, or just like people you call brothers?
It kinda depends on how you view it.
That makes no sense. They're either blood related or they're not. Is there like some sort of shady incest going on in those two houses, or like, because this doesn't make sense.
Or maybe adoption, you know. Voluntary or involuntary.
Adoption. So basically related, but not blood related.
Kinda, maybe.
Okay, Burley brothers, you guys stay safe. We're gonna leave.
Yeah, you too.
Yep. See ya.
You too. It was made blatantly obvious that I was evading their questions, and as the fence was up, they'd most likely decided to not waste the time. The whole process was so similar to how it had gone down before. Nowadays, we were on good terms with the Arbiters. I'd even heard rumors about our family name having made the Arbiters' white list, basically a list of people the Arbiters considered off-limits when it came to robberies. These guys, however, I hadn't seen any armbands, and as such, they were decidedly not part of the Arbiters, and I needed to remember the name Loki. Since they had scoped out our settlement, I couldn't be certain that they wouldn't come back. That evening, I was resting out on a wooden boat dock next to the bridges when I felt like checking the SATCOM. And what a coincidence, because the timing turned out to be just right, as I saw a text message from a familiar individual. Eve. What a nice surprise. She'd been gone for so long. It would be really interesting to meet up with her again. I considered hastily to give a shout out to Sergei again, since Eve and I had rescheduled our meetup for tomorrow, but in all honesty, I had to admit that I was somewhat tired, and so I went home to get some sleep. The following day, I headed out for Sandy Bay. Right. Very nice, very nice. Yo, bro, you up? Rory was asleep as usual. He never liked getting up this early in the morning, and since I didn't want another repeat of spastic morning mood Rory, I guess I had to make the trip on my own. The location I'd chosen was a house that Eve had been living at before we'd had the privilege of making her acquaintance. It was the very house which the Burleeville family, plus several others, had helped Eve to vacate when she moved from Sandy to the church outside Oceanville. I'd picked that location as a safety precaution. What with the radio being an open channel, it was best if only me and Eve knew of the location. We didn't want any gun-toting hostiles to ambush us. Holy shit. As I arrived in Sandy Bay, I was surprised to find the town had virtually been swallowed by greenery since last time I was here. Amazing. Well, this place sure has changed. This. Inside the overgrown ruins of Sandy, I came across an abandoned makeshift compound with massive piles of dead bodies cluttering the street in front of it. And out of the blue, a memory was triggered. Sandy Bay. Oh my.
There. That looks awful familiar.
It sure does.
Unoriginal as fuck.
Interesting. Alright. Well, I guess there's copycats in every layer of society.
I mean, look at the text and the lettering. Come on, they're trying so hard to be edgy.
I know. Well, I guess now we knew what had happened to the disciples. I didn't know what had happened to Aaron or John the Trader, people who had lived in Sandy before, but this place had power behind it, and I remember the note me and Rory had found down in Stonington which proclaimed Sandy Bay as disciple territory. It was equally as evident that the place had been overrun by creepers. I knew the Arbiters liked to take the credit, but it was visible to all who passed here. The main gate was oversaturated with piles of dead bodies, the silent evidence of a horde rushing the defenses. And I could see several piles of dead bodies inside the compound too, the remainder of a last stand that hadn't gone according to plan. The place was utterly devoid of both loot and life, and so I decided to keep moving. Eve, you home? Or here? She wasn't there. I took a moment, but before I could gather my thoughts, the SATCOM chimed in. Eve had answered with a bunch of numbers, hoping to confuse whomever else might be reading these SATCOM texts, while having faith that I would be able to decode her message. The message, of course, being that she was giving me her frequency. In truth, it wasn't really that hard to spot, but now was not the time to nitpick. If Eve was in trouble, I needed to get to her fast. Eve, this is Robin. Come in.
Yes, this is Steve.
Oh, good. Good to hear from you. How are you?
Trouble here.
I gotcha.
Walls are whirl, and I can't get. I'm hungry, and I can't find any food.
Okay. I got some spare food if you need it, so I'm headed towards you. Where in Waldboro?
There's a problem too. I really stay over the radio, but I have a problem.
Alright.
Can't be around people right now.
Okay. Can't be around people? What was she, toxic? Plague infested? A million scenarios flashed in my mind and I didn't know what to make of this.
North of the Salty Cougar.
Okay. I'm not too far away.
Oh shit. Zombie.
Alright, be careful. I'm coming.
It's not safe for me. I'm trying to avoid houses, and I'm just everywhere I go, there's a house. Chicken.
Get that chicken. Oh, good lord, the headaches here. Holy crap. What is this? Help. A note that just says help. Okay. That wouldn't be you, would it?
No.
I gotcha. I'm heading down to the, oh, shit.
Sorry.
Well, here we are. And here you go. Okay, that laughter suddenly made everything clear to me. Either Eve had indulged in alcohol, or she had in fact done something highly controversial by eating human meat to survive. Now it made sense why she didn't want to be around people. Cannibalism was proven to have the side effect of involuntary laughter, and because of this, everyone she came across would suspect her of being a cannibal when they heard her laugh uncontrollably. So you got the case of the giggles, I hear. Eve told me about how she had felt compelled to leave society and how she had ended up far up in the mountains and had come across the same growths that me and Rory saw at the bunker.
It looks like tentacles, octopus tentacles coming out of it.
Did you see the
It was a
bunker?
square. That could have been, yeah.
Yeah, I was there with my brother and scoped out the place. We suspected that there were scientists living there and we wanted to contact them, but we didn't find any trace of that, just demon dogs.
Wow. I don't know how I survived. I got really hungry and I dropped my bag of food because I had an extra bag of food and I dropped it and I was down and out and I thought I was going to die up there. And all of a sudden I looked in this old house. It's
Ruined house, right?
yes, the ruined house. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were there too.
Look,
Oh.
this is what I found.
Oh, you found that in the ruined house.
Yes, in the ruined house, and there was meat in it, and so I cooked it, and I ate it,
Oh,
and now I have the giggles.
Okay, okay.
But I was starving, and I didn't know what else to do.
I understand, I understand. Where do you live now, or are you just on the road?
I'm just on the road.
I was getting an idea. Me and Rory had been talking about seeking out people to join our community. Ideally, people whom we could trust, and we did go way back with Eve. We have a place where we live. It's gonna be sort of a community eventually. That's why we're wearing the armbands as well. Right now we have the pure white double armbands to signify Burleeville. That giggling might become a problem though. Yeah, the giggling is gonna be a problem, so we're gonna have to hide you away for now. There is a church not too far away, though it is in a state of disrepair, but it does have a water well, like, within its confines. You might want to set up there for the time being, and I could, like, bring you a little bit of food every now and then, and maybe the giggling will eventually go away. Granted, I was no medical expert, so I didn't know if it would go away, but I had never seen Eve this down and out before, and I felt so bad for her. However, it wouldn't do to be labeled as a camp for cannibals either when we were gaining the trust of Krugertown and just about to get our business venture off the ground. This would be somewhat tricky, but at the very least we could give Eve a place to hide out at while we looked around for people who knew about this affliction and what to do if it was curable. How do you like that idea?
That's great.
Right?
That's why I stayed up in the mountains for so long, was because of this giggling. I thought maybe if I stopped eating mysterious food that was left out, and started eating just canned food, that maybe it would stop. What if I started carrying alcohol with me and saying I was drunk?
It's a possibility. Yeah, we could do that. I'm glad you find this as amusing as I do.
Yes, it's very amusing.
Yeah, I hear you say that. Okay, well, I do have a couple of cans of alcohol back at my house, but yeah. First of all, let's have you clean your hands a little bit.
Oh yes. I don't have. Thank you. It was just from the chicken. I have chicken to prove it.
Yeah, I got you. I heard you over the radio, so I don't doubt it. I mean, I've met you before. You're a sweet girl. I don't think you are, like, you know, I want to give you a chance. You know what I mean?
I can assure you that it was a desperate thing that I just happened to find it, and I was starving, and like I said, it was a desperate thing. I was on the verge of starving to death.
I understand. Oh boy, Rory was not gonna let me live this down. I knew this was the right thing to do, but at the same time, something deep inside me was questioning why I was so ready to believe Eve. After all, it was a questionable situation, and nobody would have looked down on me for rather being safe than sorry. Bringing a total stranger in was already a risk. Bringing someone in who was laughing hysterically and had blood on her hands... I don't know. And all those times before began to just spring back into my mind. Do you know where, like, in the north, Eve and James went?
No, I just know that they were planning to go up north.
Was it like a honeymoon thing?
No, they're not married.
Okay.
Good news for him. I think my bro's got a crush on the cult leader.
No, I don't. Shut up.
Good.
Oh boy.
I just want to talk to her, you
Crush
know?
on who know?
Just want to, you know,
Eve.
talk to her and see how she's doing, you know?
Like that cult chick all over again.
No, she's a good, decent woman. Shut up. Anyway, they're settling down with Sanctuary, basically, so she's now up there.
Ah.
Yeah. I think Carter's heart is going to be crushed.
How about your heart?
Well, you know what? That was never in question, okay? That was not something that I just went up there, you know, I worried about her, okay? So, just, you know. It's not something I want to... Ah, stop it! Don't you start second-guess it, too. She's my friend, nothing more. And this is the right thing to do. It's settled. Now shut up. So, tell me a little bit, like, how have you been since last time? How did Meeville turn out?
How did what?
How did...
Meeville?
Yeah, Meeville.
Meeville is, I ended up leaving because
Yeah.
there wasn't a whole lot, there wasn't a whole lot of people going by, and people weren't waking up, so
Oh, yeah.
I needed to be around more people.
That's-
So I moved from Meeville to Sanctuary. Well, up north is where I was going to go to, headed, and stopped at Waldoboro. I liked Waldoboro a lot.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what happened actually between you and Cameron? Did you, like, part ways amicably, or...?
Oh yeah. I would one day like to find him again.
Yeah, I've had some adventures with Cameron. As I told Eve about the whole hostage situation I'd experienced, I realized how good it felt being in her company again. I'd missed her and her quirkiness. Not only did I count her as one of my closest ties on the islands, but she was also a dead ringer for our first inclusion into Burleeville. I was just hoping that my brother would see it too. What with having his left eye gouged out by cannibals and having his cousin forcefully mutated into, whatever he'd become, I was naturally expecting some resistance on part of Rory as soon as he caught wind of Eve's giggling, and I would have to try and work it out somehow. Knowing Rory and his volatile nature when it came to anything even remotely inhuman, it could potentially make for a really bad situation. I knew that as soon as he heard that incriminating laughter, he would be up in arms, and after the situation with Dex, I couldn't discard any possible outcomes. This would take a whole lot of smooth talking. And I didn't see what they did with him, so I don't know, but apparently he's alive again. I've heard people say that he's back with lamplight.
I'm eating this food and I'm getting a little bit. I'm okay. I
Okay.
do have chlorine tablets if I could go down to that water over there that I hear. Oh,
Oh.
God.
Uh-oh. Okay, yeah. You need to eat, like, small bites. You can't be eating too much when you're when you have a condition. Yeah, try to keep yourself hydrated. Oh yeah, you're hungry. Just take small bites. Small bites. Yeah, good.
And try not to puke. If I puke, try not to puke in the creek. Got it. Or the river.
Yeah. Okay, it wasn't that funny. Alright, are you good to go?
I could say I was giggling over the radio.
Alright, let's go.
That could have been for many reasons. I could have been drinking.
Oh, no. What? No. Oh. Ah.
Ha! Thank you for the boost up.
Yeah, you're welcome. All things considered, though, it's good to see you again. I've been wondering what happened to you.
It's good to see you too. I've had quite quite the experience since coming to Deer Isle.
Yeah.
I can't swim.
I was just gonna say, I hope you can swim.
I don't. Well, it depends. Where are we going? What to?
Just straight across to that, that side. Right across here. You think you can make it?
Oh. I'm still very hungry.
What do you feel? Are you?
Okay.
You can work. You can do it.
I feel like I could do it now.
All
Hold on,
right.
let me get some water.
Not too
and
much.
And then yeah, I think I can do it.
Not too much. There we go. There we go. All right. You good?
Yeah. Okay. Go.
Okay. Race ya.
You're gonna win because you had a head start.
No, I didn't have a head start. You had a head start.
But then I couldn't swim for some reason.
Oh,
I forgot how.
Yeah, of course. They all say that. Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm gonna drown you now.
No, you're not gonna. No, you're not gonna. Can't catch me. Can't catch me.
I'm gonna catch you.
No.
Look at your feet.
You can't. Ah, let go of my feet. Oh, look. I'm getting away from you.
Not really. But kind of.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I can see ground beneath us. We're almost there.
Yeah, I seem to be okay.
All right. Very good. Very good. Here we go.
I'm not like overly thirsty.
There we go. Oh, Jesus.
Whoa.
Really?
I'll fight you with my thermos.
Yeah. And I'll hit you square in the plate carrier. That will not hurt at all.
Where are we?
You're closing in on Burleeville, the new magical land of shotguns and mysteries.
Okay. Shotguns and mysteries. I like it. Where exactly is Burleeville?
Burleeville.
Like what area?
I'll show you. I'll show
What
you.
is it close to? It's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
They're keeping everything very mysterious, very secret.
Yeah. We kind of have to do that right now because apparently we've been scoped out by some shady people, and I don't want to say too much yet. I think we could just run across here. Alright. The church is just up ahead. Now, it is, as I said, in a state of disrepair. Fairly run down. But, yeah, just up ahead here. Nobody really comes here.
And as we approached, we could clearly see why. I had forgotten the fact that the church didn't even have a roof, and I couldn't in good conscience ask Eve to stay at a place with human bodies lining the outer walls. The stench was not a good substitute for the fragrance of morning coffee. No, this wouldn't work at all. I started thinking of alternatives.
I think... yeah. This won't do. Can't really live here, can you? This could be sort of a good hideout if we have like official business at Burleeville. If we get guests and you need to hide somewhere. But I can't have you live like this. Follow me. What I was thinking is maybe I could let you live inside the perimeter fence of Burleeville, take one of the houses and have you live there, but when we get guests, you're gonna have to like maybe scoot up here or something, you know, just to, you know how what I mean.
Yeah.
Let's take an adjacent house first of all. Come on, let's follow me.
As I was waiting for a headache of Eve's to clear up,
I realized that we were not alone.
Hello there.
Hello.
You just popped out of nowhere, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. You going somewhere?
The man wasn't answering, and I immediately thought of Loki and his boy. We were in Burleeville territory after all, and they might have stayed to wait for an opportunity. As Eve's headache cleared up and her giggles came back, we set the plan about blaming alcohol into action.
How's that liquor? Took a swig.
Nice.
Yeah, you took a great deal swig there.
Keeps me a little bit more warm.
Yeah. Can tell.
You going to Cougar?
No, not tonight. She's in no condition to go there. She's a little bit wasted.
Oh, that's the
I
best
could
time
use
to
some
go.
more. I'm a little cold again.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, no, I'm gonna try to get her to bed. And we'll see.
You need food?
I mean, are you hungry?
Oh yeah. You got any liquor?
You don't need any more liquor, okay?
Unfortunately, I don't have much other
I
food. I
do.
usually just fish or get my water from wells and shit.
Okay.
Actually, here, you guys. Second. That's for you, and this is for you.
Oh. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm carrying like 5 gallons of water anyway, so you guys can.
Okay. Well, thank you, man. What's your name?
No worries, it's Rush.
Rush?
I like a Limbaugh, not motherfucker.
Like the old band.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, thank you. You native to these parts?
I'm not native here either. I just wander.
Okay, okay. Jesus. We really need to get you to bed. Alright, well, thank you very much for your...
Need more alcohol.
No,
problem.
quiet.
Y'all be safe.
Got any whiskey?
Alright, take care, man.
Oh, fuck. That's funny. I should have saved my can of vodka because I could probably have given you that.
No, she
But
doesn't
I
need
can't.
any more. No,
Yeah.
go away.
Yeah.
Stop that.
Be safe,
Where's
guys.
Yeah,
where's the
take it.
bottle of vodka?
No, stop. Get over here. Get over here. Jesus. Alright, come on. Christ, that was close.
Did I do a pretty good?
Yeah,
Did I do a pretty good drunk person?
that was good. That was good. That was good. Like, I really didn't want you to get shot or anything, you know. You know what? Eve, let's go in here.
Was that?
Let's sit down a little bit and just talk. I'll sit with the TV to my back.
You're afraid
Here.
to turn your back on me?
No, I just love the TV. I always love the TV. That was my thing before the fall. I always used to watch this, you know, show called Friends. You remember Friends?
Yes.
You know, down, 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 down.
So no one told me life was gonna be this way.
Exactly.
Your life's a joke, you're broke. Your love life's deal. Like you're always stuck in second gear.
Okay, it's not
Yeah.
that funny. Shh, shh, shh. Anyway.
We sat in that house and talked at length about possible actions, scenarios, and outcomes that pertain to Eve's situation and her eventual inclusion into Burleeville. We talked for so long that the sun eventually had set and darkness fell upon us.
Let's make up a fire.
What?
Let's make up a fire and get you warm. Are you cold?
A little, yeah.
Okay, hang on.
I was just gonna offer you to stay here with me as well if you wanted.
Well, my house is just down the hill, pretty much. But yeah, sure, I can do that.
Right away, I probably won't giggle.
Are you gonna keep me up?
No, I won't giggle in my sleep.
All right. Okay, hold on. Let's make up a fire.
If you want.
Yeah, I want. Oh, I mean, yeah. Wait. God damn it.
Being here with Eve like this, a man and a woman together, it was something that I wasn't used to since the world had collapsed. But all of a sudden, I was feeling this strange sensation which I hadn't felt for ages. It was like I was back in high school again, a weird tingly feeling in my stomach when there's this spontaneous vibe between two people. Like you know you're about to do something stupid, but you can't exactly tell what that is or where it's going. The oddest of odd sensations. And yet it makes you smile like a jackass for no apparent reason.
I feel like if I'm inside gates then, or inside a locked door or something, that I'll be more secure.
I know. No worries. No worries. I'll stay with you until we get to the bottom of the root. Get to the bottom of the problem here. Fuck, I can't talk right now. Eve, I'm going to have to strip for you now. This.
Why should you be sorry?
Nah, just.
It's something that you need to do.
Yeah, that's true. You're very clever girl. All right. Now it's your turn. You walk up to the fire and drop everything you have on you onto the floor. You will almost instantly dry it up, and I think you're gonna have to strip as well. And I will turn my head away.
Oh, what? You expected me not to peek? Come on.
Yeah, so, very nice. Oh, you're cooking?
I was trying to cook, but I don't know if I'm doing it right.
You can take this if you want. Another book for your collection.
You remembered my fascination with books.
Yep. I mean, I do remember some stuff. You know. Can't really say that I haven't thought about you every now and then. I mean, it was a while ago, but you know, it's. I've been worried about you, you know.
Yeah? I've been thinking about you too. I've been worried about you. Wondering how you're doing.
Eve was trembling, but she wasn't afraid. On the contrary, I could see it in her eyes, a singular purpose for the moment that twinkled with intent. Her breath was heavy, and for a moment I hesitated, not sure what to make of the situation. Then she spoke.
Come here, you.
Oh. Oh. For a second, I must have had the eyes of a deer caught in headlights. But soon enough, I remembered how this particular dance went. Well now, This had definitely not been expected. The following morning, I woke up in the abandoned house feeling slightly confused and grinning like an idiot.
It's a little cold in here.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's a little cold.
A little cold. Let me hold you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I wasn't really sure how I should take this, if it was a sign of genuine interest, or if Eve had just wanted to blow off some steam. Something with her had definitely changed since last time we'd met. Gone was her timidness, her cautious nature. Now, it felt like I was in the presence of a different Eve, one with determination, someone who took what she wanted and held nothing back. So, about last night, where does this leave us? What does this make us?
What do you think? What do you want it to be?
Thank you for feeding me. I actually needed that.
You're welcome.
I think I want to take it slow. I know that you're in a state of distress, so I don't want to take advantage of you. Take advantage of? Immediately as I said it, I regretted it. It was more likely that it was the other way around. Eve had been hungry for something that she knew that I'd been in a unique position to give her. But if she was aware of my amusing choice of words, she gave no sign. I had to say, I liked this side of her. I liked how it made me feel, all spry and full of mischief. Also, wanted, needed, appreciated, chosen. But last night was nice, I feel.
Yeah, very special.
I think so too. Okay. About today, we are going to meet up with my brother. Let's see if he's at home. I'm gonna wake him up. He has a lot of stuff, so possibly he might have something that we can use. See if we can treat your affliction. But there's something you need to know about my brother. When he was back on the mainland, I don't know if you've seen it, but he has only one eye.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that new? Or is that...
No, that's been a thing. Like,
Has he always had one eye?
yeah, he's always had like one eye covered up, ever since he got back to the island. He told me that cannibals ate his eye.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and he is very wary, especially about around people that giggle like suspiciously. You know what I mean? So I want to see if he has anything, but be prepared that he might be a little hostile. I'm gonna tell him what it's all about, but just, be prepared for perhaps a cold
Would
welcome.
it be better coming from me?
No, I think I should talk to him first. But we can go there
to stay here.
No, we can go together. Just let me do the talking. All right?
Okay.
Yeah. Here goes nothing, I guess, or everything. I made a silent promise to myself. I would be there if Eve needed me. Rory was my brother, but I would not let him take out his anger on Eve if he went off.
maybe you should keep a little bit of distance, just to be safe. All right.
Okay.
Yo, Rory, you home?
Yes, I am.
Good to hear that, bro. Listen, I want to talk to you.
Okay. What's up? Let me put my pants on.
Yeah, that'd be swell. That's actually appropriate. Hey, broski. Hey there. How are you, man?
I'm okay. What's with what's with the joviality?
Yeah. So, here's the thing. There's been a development. Sort of a little bit of a crisis situation here. Remember Eve of the Church of Prophets?
Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah. She was a nice girl, right? You remember? She was a very social woman. We liked her, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Where's the...
Here's the thing. I met her yesterday, and I sort of went to meet her because.
What are you hiding? What are you? You're hiding something.
No,
What are you hiding?
let me get to the point. I brought her with me because she reached out over the radio. She doesn't really have any
Oh, really?
place to live, and with Burleeville and all that.
Is she here?
Yeah. Hold on. There's just a thing with her right now. She has, in order to survive, she sort of had to eat some meat that
The fuck?
wasn't really kosher. I mean, it's. Remember those demon dogs that we encountered in the mountains? Yes.
All right.
She kind of had to devour some of that stuff, and now she's pretty much giggling like crazy. And yeah, that's her. And we sort of was wondering if you might have something to treat her with. Oh,
Yep.
you know,
Go get her.
bro, you don't need to.
No, it's all good. I got medicine.
All right.
Here.
All right.
Go get her.
Yeah, okay. Just, yeah.
I was nervous as all hell. When I saw my brother load his shotgun, I immediately thought of Dex. And Eve wasn't even Burley blood. I went over to get Eve and walk her up to Rory's house, but my adrenaline was pumping.
Yeah, so I've talked to my brother, and he says he might have something. Let's go talk to him and see what happens, alright? Just, yeah. Let's talk to him, alright?
Oh, okay.
So here she is. You remember Eve? Right?
Yeah, I remember Eve. Got a case of the old giggle fits, I hear.
Yes, sir, I do. Did your brother tell you what happened?
Oh, we'll find out. Come on in. Straight into the living room, please. You too, Robin. Now, I'm sure you understand. You're laughing. Please restrain yourself.
Absolutely. Let me see.
There's a rope right there on the ground. I got a rope right there on the ground, please.
Rory,
Robin, if you would.
is this really
It's
necessary?
necessary. It's totally necessary.
Don't worry, my brother is a reasonable man.
Alright, thank you very much, Eve. Now, if you don't mind, go over here and take a seat. Just take a seat. I'll get the medicine. But first, I want to hear your version of events. How did you How'd you get that little sickness there?
I was distraught, discouraged, so I decided to go up to the mountains and live with little
Up near the
food
bunker.
on me. Mm-hmm. Up by the
Okay,
bunker.
alright.
Something was calling me to be way up in the mountains, so I did. And
Calling you. Was it a
yes,
puzzle?
it was more like keep an eye on this place. There's something eerie going on. You must find out what's going on. You must protect the people.
Probably like a religious thing, like,
The
you know, the spirit
survivors,
of
yes.
the Lord, something like that.
Rob,
It was.
please. Please, let the lady speak.
Alright,
Um,
sure.
And
So-
how'd the laugh come?
Well, see, when I was up there, I got startled
If you lie, I'll know
by.
it. Please don't lie to me.
Rory,
I'm
Jesus!
not lying to you. So what happened was I was hearing noises near me, and I dropped my bag. I had a second bag that looked just like
Okay.
this, and it had canned food in it, and I dropped it as I was running, and I ran up to the bunker, and I saw this old house that was crumbling down,
Hmm.
and my stomach was growling so loud, and I felt like I was going to pass out at any moment, and I thought this was my end. And
You found a
that
dead
is
guy
when
up there? Tried to eat him?
and that's when I found not a dead guy. I found meat up there.
Meat. Okay.
Just
just laying on the ground?
single, just meat laying on the ground. Yes.
Okay.
And
any
It
idea
was
what
either.
kind of meat it was?
It was either. It smelled a little funny, but at that point, it was either starve or eat this meat that just happened to be here, and
How long ago was this?
try to find. About a week ago.
A week ago, okay. So, have you,
And I stayed up in the mountains because of the giggle, and I didn't want to come down. And then Robin got a hold of me on the radio, and I thought, of all people, you guys would be able to help me.
This situation could get out of hand at any moment. My heart went out to Eve. She hadn't asked for this. Of course, I'd chosen to take her at her word and couldn't know if what she was saying was actually true, but everything inside me screamed that she was innocent. My eyes darted back and forth between Eve and Rory as I was trying to determine my next move. God forbid if Rory turned violent.
I was literally on my deathbed, starving to death.
Jesus fucking Christ. Get the alcohol tincture, disinfector. It'll work. God damn. I'll get the cure.
See? I told you my brother was a man of reason.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Alright, well, I'm going to inject you now, but I need you to be aware that if this happens again, if you ever end up coming up my door laughing, or if I catch wind of it, I have 101 ways to kill you.
I
Easily.
understand that, sir. You have to understand that I am a woman of God. This was not my intent, and this is not natural. This is not what someone is supposed to be doing in this apocalypse.
Let me
No one
cut your
is
hand
supposed to be eating other people. No one is supposed to be killing other people.
It's very true. I think we've come to an understanding here. Don't worry, Rory. I'll keep an eye on her.
I felt so relieved. It was as if a massive weight had fallen off of my chest. I looked over at Eve and her eyes were wet with tears, but I could tell she was thanking the Lord for her good fortune. Rory had seemingly terrified her with his gunfire theatrics, as was no doubt the intention, but there had been a moment when I had genuinely feared for Eve's safety. I could only add my thanks to Eve's that I hadn't been forced to find out what I would have done if push came to shove.
Please pick that up and please inject yourself.
we go.
Well, in the future, I hope you remember that my eye was cut out by cannibals, and I put a bullet in the head of my child cousin because he was a mutant. Keep that in mind.
There is a couple of things we need to talk about, but that comes later. First of all, I was thinking about actually having Eve maybe settle down with us in Burleeville. What do you think? Right now she doesn't have any place to live.
Yeah, so long as that laugh doesn't come back, and then I'm not gonna be comfortable with that, but so long as everything's above board, everything's good.
Yeah. I mean, we can probably manage that, right, Eve?
Right. I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to do anything like that again.
Very good. Very good. Eve, could you stay down here just for a minute? I want to talk to my brother. Can we talk in private upstairs?
Sure.
Yeah, follow me.
Now that the tension had been released, I still felt like I wanted to motivate why we should include Eve into our group so that the decision wasn't just arbitrarily being made by me.
Alright, so here's the thing. I feel like Eve might be like a real asset to us because we've had some problems lately, you know, with all that's been going on with especially since Dex. And I think you know what I'm talking about. Like, we haven't really... Everything has been weighing us down lately, and I think Eve is like a positive influence. She keeps the spirit up and, you know, keeps a light-hearted, jovial attitude, and I kind of like her.
Yeah, it's noticeable.
You know what? I didn't when you teased me about it, but it's.
I feel like you did.
No. Quiet,
Yeah.
quiet. Okay.
Come on.
No. Shh.
I could hear the butterflies having a riot.
She's gonna hear. Quiet.
Fucking Oceanville.
Keep it down. No.
These balls of paper.
Stop it. Anyway, so I was thinking. Yeah. Whatever. Anyway, so I was thinking I was gonna give her like one of the houses within the compound, and have her like, you know, contribute and become one of the team, so to speak. And are we good with that?
That's fine. You can go with it. But I swear it's not even a swear. It's a guarantee. If she comes back with that laugh, you know, I'm not gonna hesitate. I'm gonna enjoy it.
I know.
Terrible things.
I know. I'll vouch for her. I'll vouch for her. Okay. She's not gonna do that. All right. Now, put a smile on. Hey, Eve. So, you want to see your new digs?
Oh, yeah, sure.
If you want to live in Burleeville, that is.
Absolutely, yes. I would love that. I was looking for a home, actually. A place to call home.
Yeah.
The last bit of tension had washed out of the day like hot air escaping a balloon, and we set about showing Eve around the area of our home.
I know. So, this is Burleeville. Here we have our bulletin board where everybody can put, like, messages if they want to. There's, like, a lot of them right now. That reminds me, I need to clean up the bulletin board. It's about that time. This is our compound. And this is where you will be staying. I will be, of course, giving you the code so you can enter and exit as you see fit. Jesus. Well, you're gonna have to get used to living next to Cougar Town and hearing that. That happens on occasion. They have their problems, but they're the civilized group, the largest civilized group that we're in the vicinity of right now. So I can take you up there when you
when you want to go up there, like maybe tomorrow or something. If you feel up for it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Very nice. And yeah, so we have 2 houses available. We have this one, and we have that one available as well. That's just your plain average house. And of course, you've seen where Rory lives. He has the beachfront property up there, and that is my house.
Oh, that's a pretty house.
Yeah, I know. That's why I took it.
I'll have to see inside of it someday. Maybe.
Maybe.
You'll allow it.
Maybe you will be able to. And you be quiet over there.
I didn't say anything.
I could read your mind.
Well, you read it correctly.
Wow.
Okay, I knew it. I think that's it. So, where do you want to stay? Which house do you want?
Eve picked the 2-story building, the one I'd pegged as the carbon copy of our old homestead on Starter Island. The girl had good taste, it seemed. Before we could secure her house, however, she needed a temporary location to store her things. We decided to gate off one of the storage units so that Eve had somewhere personal to place her belongings. Nothing was in there anyway but a used stepladder which someone had left behind in a half-hearted attempt at breaking into the compound.
Yes, and you could just keep the... And that way you could just keep this ladder here. So, so it's protected as well. Since you got a free ladder, might as well, right?
True facts.
You know what? You know what I call this, Rory? I
What
call
is-
it God's will. Someone was being stupid and trying to jump into your area, to your compound, and God rewarded you guys with a ladder.
With the free stuff.
Yeah,
I suppose that's one way to look at it, yeah.
very true.
Have you been thinking about why the mutants might have been leaving me alone?
Not really. I mean, to be honest, I couldn't really think about anything yesterday other than no. No. That
Oh my.
I haven't.
Get over here. Get over here.
What? What?
I think there needs to be a brotherly talk. I'll move over here.
What?
Was he sniffing? What was he, a K9 unit now?
No.
You had sex.
Stop that. No, this is none of your business, okay? This is none of your business. Just
Oh my god.
what?
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
No. Oh, don't be such a baby.
I'm not being a baby.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm just come on.
But
It's
what?
apocalypse on, man.
Yeah, that's the No, I'm not comfortable talking
Okay,
about
I
this
get
with
it,
you.
I get it, okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Well, I'm gonna go up there, okay? I'm gonna go get food that's not people. And I'm gonna get some
That's a low blow. But yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Is it too soon? I mean,
After we'd helped put up a gazebo in the middle of Burleeville, which he'd found during the day, Rory felt tired and was about to head off.
Alright. Just want to say this. Thanks.
yeah. I got a limited supply of that stuff. Keep that in mind.
What, you mean?
The cure, that is.
Oh, the cure. However, I was fairly certain he was using a double meaning to also refer to his tolerance as well. And it did make sense. I was going to have to keep an eye on Eve for the foreseeable future.
Okay, I'll catch you later.
Yeah, take care, man.
Back with Eve, I decided to surprise her. I'd actually picked up something cute in preparation for Eve's arrival when I was heading off to meet her. Now that Rory had left and I didn't have to pretend to be all stoic and uncaring, I wanted to give it to her.
Aww. That's a cute one. Although, I don't think it has, like, more inventory slots. Right?
No, it doesn't have any extra pockets, but that is cute. I should wear that
Right?
when I am wanting to when I'm just wanting to just run around and do whatever. Not so much, maybe so much scavenge, but
Well, I thought of you when I saw that, so it was cute, like you are. You know.
oh well, thank you. Yes, I do love this jacket,
Good.
and I will treasure it forever.
Oh. So, have you ever done it in a garage?
No, I can say no. I haven't.
You know that's a bucket list. You know that, right? That's just how it is.
In a garage?
There's
You
a-
mean like this one over here?
Yeah, there seems to be a bed there. I don't know how that got there, you know?
You mean my little makeshift room?
Yeah, oh my god, there's a bed in there. Who'd have thunk it, you know? Oh lord, okay.
After, I looked into Eve's sparkling eyes and I realized that her company from here on in was more than welcome. It actually reverberated within me on a level reserved for family and close kinship. I don't know why or how, but this was right. She belonged with us. I fell asleep amid the smell of carnal desires and rusty old car parts, and I thought to myself that after all the hardships that had befallen the Burleeville family, I was finally going to have to get used to smiling all over again. It was a job I was cautiously looking forward to.